Hey there, welcome back to the Bros of Decay. I'm Lesley and today I'm gonna take you on another epic adventure in Italy. We are currently making our way through this mountain road, completely overgrown, to an abandoned villa. And this place is just literally one of the most amazing abandoned places that I'm ever gonna film this on this channel. Okay, there are literally deers on the road here, on the way to the mansion. That's how it's left behind. This place is untouched for years. Nobody has come here. They're hopping through the mountainside and we are making our way to that abandoned place. Just arrived at the mansion itself. I'm now gonna check if there's anything open to get inside. This place is just huge. Literally huge. Okay, we literally thought it was not possible. We almost gave up. We checked every single window of this place and literally this one here at the back was open. The window is broken, so you don't see, we didn't break it, but what we're gonna see inside is just something out of this world. Let's go. In this week's documentary, we will take you back to the art capital of the world. You guessed it right. I'm talking about the country of Italy. Get yourself ready, grab some popcorn and a drink, because today we are gonna look inside of the multi-million-dollar mansion that used to belong to the Italian Giovanni family. Around 6 years ago, the family suddenly disappeared, and nobody knows their whereabouts. And with their disappearance, all their artifacts and memories are left behind in this magical place. Today's objective will be to uncover what happened to the Giovanni family and why they suddenly left. Let's start exploring this incredible mansion. Welcome back everybody to the Bros of Decay. I'm Lesley and today I'm going to take you on a tour around the Millionaires mansion that you see here behind me. This is a place in the mountainside of Italy. Used to be of the Giovanni family that left it behind in 2013 without a reason, and it's completely left behind, furnished, and all the artifacts are still in there. Today I'm going to take you on a tour around this place and show you some beautiful history. Let's go. First off, I'm going to show you the outside of this mesmerizing place. This was the villa of the Giovanni family. A truly rich family. Both parents were professors at the university and they built this enormous place for themselves. And you're not going to believe me, but the inside is even more spectacular than the outside. This was the entrance of the house itself, with these huge pillars. Over here you would come through the entrance door and you had some benches to the side to sit at. Truly Italian. Wow. And this was the doorbell of the house. Ding-a-ling-ling. And there is a swimming pool. Yes, here it is. Let me take you first to the swimming pool before we go inside of the place, because that's equally spectacular. Okay, I'm gonna hop down these stairs. Wow, this place has been neglected for 7 years right now. The water is green and the swimming pool, just algae all around. Bacteria and everything in there. It's just crazy to see that people leave behind a place like this. Wow. Just have a look. I'm gonna carefully go to the fountain of the swimming pool and try to film it without falling in. There used to be water squirting outside of his mouth. This little basket. He could swim in here with this enormous view of the mountainsides behind us. What's this? Little stairway, maybe a shower area or a dressing area for the swimming pool. And I saw someone, yeah, that's the same one. That's probably a shower. Yes, I'm right, I think. Yeah, this was the shower, the encavement for the shower. Much more there's not to see outside here, so let me now take you inside of the house and show you what's left behind in there. And first off, before anybody is gonna comment that this place is not abandoned, just have a look at that ceiling. That's literally 7 years of neglectment, of nobody coming in there, leaving this place behind. It's just sad, but it's the reality. And we are today going to take you on a tour throughout this abandoned place and show you what's left behind in here. I'm going to try to tell you a little bit more story of this place. First off, this was the entrance hall. This is where the people were welcomed inside, where they would be given a coffee. And in Italy, France, Portugal, and most rich European countries, it's very common to build big entrance halls because this is where the people would be welcomed, but they would also stay in here, the people that were not so important for the family. So they would get a coffee, sit on the bench over there or over there, and after 10 minutes they would be out again. That's something that they used to do back in the day. And over here at the front of the entrance hall, we have this fireplace with these two chair combination, incredible upholstery chairs. Just love the gold plating on them. And then look underneath this coffee table here as well. The woodworms are already taken over the statue. It's completely made from oak wood, carved by hand, but it's neglected and forgotten. Wow, what a beautiful piece of furniture it used to be. And then we have the fireplace behind here, a marble fireplace. Imagine when it was running, when the fire was lit, and you would feel the warmth in this room. That must have been wonderful, with this chandelier above here, lit up at night, presenting this room in all its glory. And to the side here, you have these little chairs, and also taken over by woodworms by now. This gold upholstery on it. Look at the wall. There used to be something hanging here. An electric mirror or lights above here, but they seem to have stolen or taken out. But I assume stolen because everything else is still in this place. That's just sad. Okay, let me take you further throughout this place and show you what's more in here. Upholstery chair to the side. Opa, it says on there. Maybe those are the initials of the family. I know that the family name of the woman, Elena, she was named Elena, was Giovanni Elena, and she used to be a professor at the University of Milan. Her diplomas are also in this room, so I'm gonna show them to you. And she was pretty old, so it could be that she was at the end of her life and unfortunately passed away had some time. I didn't even talk about this room yet. Look at that chandelier that's presenting this room. This is some sort of a living space. We've got the couch and everything over here. And a little dining table for the normal dinings over here on this side. A wonderful chandelier. I'm gonna show it one more time before I take you around this room. Upholstered Chesterfield chairs to the side of this room. Can you believe that something like this is left behind? Then this mirror above this cabinet over here. Just have a look at it. And here to the side of the room, these are the diplomas of Elena Giovanni that I was talking about, the professor. You can see here, Elena Giovanni. And she got this diploma in April of 1940. So this is a pretty old diploma. To that side, we have more diplomas. And this one even has a little emblem on it, as you can see. Just wonderful. Also in this room we have one of those accountancy desks. These are mostly locked up when I find them. Yes, and this one is no exception. But on these desks, the former people of the time, they would count their money and make their expenses. So that's what they were used for. Painting above it. And then the dining table. That's actually not that fancy, but I'm just gonna give it a quick overview. Elena Giovanni, that's a really Italian name. Look at all the glasses that are in here. Oh my God. And even the inside of this cabinet is upholstered. Then you know that the people that lived here were very, very rich. All the plates are down here. Just close that up and go further. Okay, behind us here, that used to be the kitchen. All the plates and cups left behind in here. You can see some cups and plates on the wall. A blue one and a pink one. And here the food would be passed through. Over here we have the kitchen itself. A very modern one. But very fancy as well. With the Italian coffee pots. Wow. And on this side over here, we have the big dining space. As you can see, with lots and lots of chairs around it. Wow. We also have a picture or a painting of somebody, maybe a former owner of this place. Romanzen Mondovi. In this cabinet, again, lots and plates of cups, plates and cups left behind, and also upholstered to the sides. Big key on the door itself. Wow. And now it's time to take you guys upstairs and show you the rest of this home. Up this beautiful stairway, leading us to that top floor that I was just talking about. And over here, you can see the chandelier in the middle of the hallway, presenting the room. Wow. Let's see what kind of bedrooms that we have up here. There must have been lots and lots of people living in here. An enormous chandelier in the middle of this room with a slate bed. This might have been a children's bedroom. That's a possibility. Look at the design on this bed. A mixture of Maria on the wall. And to this side, hi guys, we got a vanity. Here is one of the bathrooms. Very fancy marble Italian bathroom with a chandelier in the middle of it. A green chandelier. Who has a chandelier in their bathroom? That's the questions that I'm asking myself in here. Wow. Oh, excuse me, look at this. They even had an elevator inside of this place. Wonderful to see. The person that lived in here was probably pretty old, so it was handy for her to take the elevator. She got her diploma in 1940, so she must be at least 80 years old at the end of her life. Another bedroom with a still-made bed. And let's have a look to this side of the house, because there are even more bedrooms in this place. There must have lived so many people in here. A double Italian designed bedroom. Excuse me, I'm walking towards the wall. Beautiful designs on there. Chessboard pattern. Still made. To this side we got a vanity left behind. Oh. And also have a look at that wallpaper that's in this room. Crazy, just crazy that we can just walk inside of here. Wow, and I think I just discovered the master bedroom. Yes, this must have been the master bedroom. I first always walk towards the chandelier and then I show you the bed itself. This is a wonderful bedroom. And if the shutters are open, you also have a view of the mountains. Beautiful beds. Crazy. Television up here. And behind it, this television is actually pretty old. Grunding, a German brand. And a vanity behind it. With some upholstery chairs to the side of it. And up here we even do have some more bedrooms. Like this one, for example. Whoa, this is a wonderful bed. Just look at that. Oh, I hadn't seen that yet. First time I see a bed like that. Just amazing. And even in this room, they had a chandelier left behind. And then it's time to wander upstairs and have a look at the last level of this house. This looks to be pretty small. No, I was wrong. The master bedroom must be up here with this incredible view. Let me just take a stroll into this room first. Yes, this must have been the master bedroom. Or there are actually multiple bedrooms up here. Just have a look at the design of this room. The ceiling. Wow. And they had a huge balcony up here as well. What's this? Whoa! I just found a Roman bathtub inside of an abandoned place. Oh my god. This looks more like a spa resort than an abandoned place. How crazy is this? I have no words for it actually. Elena Giovanni must have been a woman of power, a woman that cared for herself and probably her husband, but her husband as well was a professor, so they had an amazing income and could afford a place like this. Behind me here, I have a bidet, a sink, and a toilet. And there is one last room up here that I need to show. That's this bedroom. Let me see. There's a huge bed behind here, but it's not in use anymore, or was not in use. And here we also have this mesmerizing wall clock. Morbier PG Paginet wall clock. Copper plating. Beautiful piece of antique. I love the design on it. Does this open up still? This seems to be... Oh, there's a little latch here. Then it opens up. Wow. And in here, they also had like what seemed like it used to be a wedding cake or something like that. So maybe somebody got married in this place. I just have no clue at all why this wedding cake is inside of this house. It's not even a cake, it's just a wooden frame for a cake. Maybe the wedding treats were on there. But let me now take you on one of the most spectacular parts of this house, and that's the basement. Okay, here is the man cave, I assume, or a religious part of the house or something like that, because there are praying chairs left behind inside of this basement. Just have a look. I'm going to give you an overview of the basement itself so you can get a look at what I'm looking at. There is a cannon in the middle. There are these religious praying chairs all around. And then to the side of it we got these lanterns. These wonderful lanterns, all designed into detail from iron. Elena Giovanni, what a place that you have. I just love these praying chairs all around. And then a fireplace in the middle of the room with some cowbells to the side, on this side. And a knight's head on this side. And these spears as well. if this fireplace was lit up, that's also just such a wonderful feeling to be sitting in this room. I always try to imagine myself when I'm in abandoned places, just how the feeling must have been living here and just enjoying its presence. We do as well have a cannon in the middle of the room. I've actually never seen a cannon in an abandoned place before. This is actually a very small cannon. Would fire these little iron balls. I'll let you look at one more lantern. And then as well, this bicycle in this room over here. Isn't that just crazy? This old school 100-year-old at least bicycle still left here. Beautiful piece of antique, and I'm just curious how you would ride one of these bicycles. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm from Belgium, but I live very close to the Netherlands. I bike a lot, so I'm very used to biking, but I can't imagine myself riding this thing around the city. And even those handlebars, they themselves look crazy to me. The seat looks so uncomfortable. Candle holders. And here at the back of the place, there's also a vault left behind. These enormous keyholes. There's 4 of these keyholes to open this one up. They must have stored some very important things in here. Have a look at that door. And what's now in here are just some bottles of wine. Maybe handmade, maybe they were very special to family themselves. Let's now look at the side rooms of this basement. I think I'm coming here into some sort of a garage. Okay, some gardening equipment. Oh my God, oh, I just literally got scared because I almost walked into it. But look at this horse carriage in this garage. Whoa. I've actually never seen something like this before. The design on it is just mesmerizing. A battlefield, an old school medieval battlefield depicted on the back of this horse carriage. Wonderful. Even the wheels of this thing were designed. You can see the faces on there. Then look at the sides of it. For what would this be used for? You'd think it would be used for moving people around the city or something like that. Fermiata fabbrica de Silenia de Carmelo Monteleno via. I'm just reading what's on the side of it. It seems like it's made in Italy. And in here, all the equipment for the horse riding carriages still left behind. This would be the collar for the horse itself to wear, pulling this thing. I think I see a date on here, 1941. Okay, it's actually not as old as I thought it was. I thought it was like 200-300 years old at least, but still, they did a great job on manufacturing this thing. Or not manufacturing, handcrafting it, as I should say. also in this basement. I'm gonna call it a pooping chair, but I don't know the exact name for it, of our beloved Elena. And she, at her old age, would probably use this. Okay. There are some few more rooms down here to check out. Let's see what this beholds. This was the downstairs toilet, even with a candle holder and everything. A bidet. What's this room? Ah, the elevator. And over here, we got the kitchen of the place. The pots and pans. Yeah, they could cook some little snacks to eat in the basement at night when they were chilling there. And this would have been the wine storage area. Oh, and the other storage as well. Lots of storage in here. Let's see what this room beholds. Wow, this is a fortune storage area. I'm just making up words here because what is all this stuff in here? Upholstered sofas, chairs, bed frames, Italian bed frames. Antique dealers would kill to come into this place and see if they could buy something or something like that. Those lights behind there. Those old school bicycles. Gonna have a little bit closer look. Give you a perspective of what it's in there. Stroller. Rich people that would just hoard stuff. I'm getting more and more confident of that. The richer you get, the more stuff you hoard. It's just like, oh, this is nice, this is nice, this is nice, I need this. Let's look at this bed frame. It's just a gold bed frame in the basement of this place, rotting away. And these chairs are just thrown here. Oh, stumbling over something. How crazy is that? There is even more down here. It's the other side. Oh, the other side of that basement. Another bed frame. And there are some emblems on there or some etiquettes, probably for auction or something like that. Maybe they wanted to sell this place, I wanted to sell the stuff inside of this place, but we're just not able to do that. Another bed frame to the side here. And these wine barrels as well. Wow. Wow, what a wonderful place that we just explore here. Everything was left behind in it. Beautiful artifacts, history, you name it, this place had it. This was literally our last place before we go back to France, and I'm just stunned by it. I just have no words for it. And I assume you guys liked it as well if you watched the video till the end. If you did so, please like the video, subscribe down there and share it with your friends, because things like this need to be seen and need to be documented and need to be viewed by people. With that all being said, I have one more thing. Down there in the description there's a link for Patreon that you can support us each and every month with a beautiful donation, and then you get some benefits back from it and help us out with filming these places, because it is very expensive for me as a student to travel around the world to film these places. With this all being said, I want to thank you all, and I'll see you next week. Another epic adventure. Bye bye. I love you very, very, very much.